Every now and then I like to do a quick little video showing you what games I've had in my studios that is going to Kickstarter. And this week I would like to show you two games that I have had the pleasure of having in my studio and making how to play videos of. So sit down and let's have a look at them. The first one I would like to show you is Heroes of Xhandar. This here is a trick-taking game, and you have quite a few different game modes in this game. In this game you play to get the most diamonds, getting more diamonds than your opponent, that is. You will have a hero. This hero will have a winning condition. For example, Cora here would need to win a certain amount of red diamonds or a certain amount of other colored diamonds to win. Once you have received that amount of diamonds, well, you win the game. And you will get these diamonds by, well, winning tricks out on the table. But there are a few different game modes in this game. You can play in 2-player mode where you go head to head against your opponent. You can play in a 3-player mode where all the players battle against each other. Or a 4-player mode where you battle in teams, meaning that 2 players would be one team and the other set of players would be another team. But then you also have a duel mode. In this duel mode, you will have these hero tracks, and you will duel your opponent by simply flipping over cards. Whoever has the highest amount of trick value on their card would win that duel, being able to move their little brick hero one step up on the track and get some more benefits in their gameplay. This game will be out on Kickstarter in the end of August, and I will of course have a how to play video up before then. The second one I want to show you is Dominate and Delegate, and man, this is a beast of a game. This is a war game where you play against another player to take over territory, take over buildings. You also construct your own buildings and your own little units on a production track. You will need this to get energy in your gameplay, but you will also use energy to be able to construct the units. There are many different units in this game. You have ground units, you have tanks, you have airplane, you have transports, and depending on which unit you are activating at the moment, you can attack specific other units, or you may not be able to attack them. You can retaliate when you have been attacked if you have the right unit to retaliate with. You also have a player board stating up all the different costs it will cost you to build a unit, to move the unit around, how far they can fire, and so on. There is a skirmish mode in this game where you can play against other players simply in a one-time game to try to take out your opponents as fast as possible. But there's also a campaign mode in this game. The campaign mode is for 2 players. Here you would get different missions in the campaign and the map would look different from every battle. But you also have an indoor mission mode. And this is where this game becomes like a dungeon crawler. You will use your little units inside the buildings instead, doing little missions, going around, exploring different items out in the buildings to see what you can activate, what you cannot activate. When you move around one terminal and flip it over to the active side, well, it will trigger another effect. Maybe it will open a door, or maybe something else that is probably pretty bad will happen, and you will need to get out of the dungeon with your lives, but also with the mission completed. This game here will be out in mid-August, and of course again I will have a how to play video on it. There you have it, my friends. That was the 2 games that I wanted to show you that comes out now in August that I've had the honor to make videos on. Dominate and Delegate and Heroes of Xhandar. And yes, you do get your own little brick hero in this game as well, that you of course need to construct and build. And I think this is just such a lovely little thing to do, bringing 2 hobbies together, right? You have brick building and you have game. That's just splendid. And this one is also amazing. If you like the old classic war games where you get to move around your armies and take out your opponents, well, this one is really a game that you should check out and see if you want to know more about. There will of course be links down in the description to these games, so be sure to check that out. If you like what I'm doing here, well, why not subscribe to the channel, give me a comment, a thumbs up or whatever. But most importantly, please keep on remembering to spread that board gaming love I know you all have. Peace out, my friend.